You ready?
Okay. Good evening and welcome to the voting session meeting of the Central Valley School Board, March 21st, 2024. Please rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all. Pam, welcome to your new job. And your first time out, please call roll.
Mr. Analine,
Here.
Ms. Belcastro,
Here.
Mr. Bloom,
Here.
Mrs. DeSenza,
Here.
Mr. McDonald,
Here.
Mr. Moad,
Here.
Mr. O'Neill,
Here.
Mr. Ross,
Here.
Mr. Ambrose.
Here. Thank you. Okay, under routine items, before we talk about that, I'd like to defer to Dr. Perry to explain about the executive session.
Thank you. There was an executive session that was held on March 18th at 3 p.m. To discuss personnel. And there was an executive session this evening, March 21st at 6 p.m. to discuss personnel and to receive information.
Okay, thank you. Item 3, public comments on agenda items. None. If I'm out here looking, if anybody has any comments, they're welcome to speak now. Thank you. Item 4, minutes. To approve the voting session minutes from February the 22nd, 2024, found on attachment A.
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Bloom, seconded by Mr. Analine. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody wishing to vote no? Anybody wishing to abstain? Hearing none, the motion carries. Treasurer's report. Mr. O'Neill serves as our treasurer.
We have to pay some bills. Bills and reports are submitted for approval. Under the bills, confirm the February 2024 general fund payment in the amount of $1,542,250.55. That's on attachment B. Number 2, to confirm the February 2024 cafeteria fund payment in the amount of $6,284.34. That's on attachment C. Number 3, confirm the February 2024 construction fund payments in the amount of $24,097.26. Attachment D. Under B, to approve the February 2024 Berkheimer report. That's on attachment E. I'll make the motion to accept that.
Thank you. We have a second. Seconded by Mr. McDonald. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody wishing to vote no? Anybody wishing to abstain? Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda items, board policy items. Number 1, to approve, based on the recommendation of our solicitor, the matter of the 2024 property tax assessment appeal involving parcel 73-172-197 in Potter Township. Property owned by Montgomery Dam is hereby approved. Set assessed value to be reduced from $3,121,400 to $2,500,000. Item 2, to approve an agreement with Surge Staffing to provide custodial substitutes pending solicitor review and approval. Number 3, to approve an agreement with Surge Staffing to recruit and refer potential payroll candidates to employment in the district pending solicitor review and approval. I so move. Got a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Bloom. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody wishing to vote no? Anybody wishing to abstain? Hearing none, the motion carries. Item B, negotiation items. Mr. O'Neill serves as our chairperson.
We have nothing cooking right now, Mr. President.
Okay. I hope you ate at home. Moving right along. Item C, education items. Ms. Belcastro serves as our chairperson.
Number one, to approve, confirm the release time staff development request. In the chart you see in the first column is the conference. In the middle column, there are the individuals who will be attending, and the third column is the date, and so move.
So moved by Ms. Belcastro. Do we have a second? Seconded by Mr. Senzo. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody wishing to vote no? Anybody wishing to abstain? Hearing none, the motion carries. Technology, Mr. McDonald serves as our chairperson.
I have nothing to report this time.
Thank you. Item E, athletics, Mr. Ross is our chairperson.
Number one, to approve the following spring coaches and stipends pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances. The sport is listed on the left. The coach is listed, their position in the middle, and their stipend on the right. And there are some there that are with the to be determined in baseball, softball. Okay.
Okay.
For an FYI, the athletic committee is recommending to retain the following winter coaches for the 24.
Twenty-five.
That should be 25 up
I
there.
made a mistake. It's 25.
First one ever,
Yeah.
huh? For the 24-25 school year. And there's listed the sport and the coaches that are going to be retained.
So moved, Mr. Ross?
So moved.
So moved. Second? Second by Mr. McDonald. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody wishing to vote no? Anybody wishing to abstain? Hearing none, the motion carries. Item F, extracurricular activities. Mr. Analine serves as our chairperson.
Just some FYI on some field trips coming up. The destinations there on the left, the group attending is in the middle, and the dates are on the right.
Okay,
Thank you.
don't have to have a vote. Anything else under extracurricular?
That's it for now.
Okay, thank you. Item G, building and grounds. Mr. DeCenzo is our chairperson.
To approve, confirm the following building usage requests, and there's a chart listed with the building, the organization, the date, and the purpose of the rental. Take the motion.
Motion by Mr. DeCenzo. Do I have a second? Mr. O'Neill? Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody wishing to vote no? Anybody wishing to abstain? Hearing none, the motion carries. Item H, personnel items. Mr. Bloom serves as our chairperson.
Before we get into approving the items, I'd like to make a motion to amend the language of personnel item number 3 to read as follows. To approve the resignation of employee number 1948, paraprofessional, effective March 20th, 2024. I need a second.
Yep, so moved.
So moved, yes.
So moved by Mr. Bloom. Do I have a second? Seconded by Mr. Analine. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody wishing to vote no? Anybody wishing to abstain? Hearing none, the motion carries.
Okay. Now, back to item 1, to approve the retirement of Sandy Cavallis, custodian, effective June 3rd, 2024, found on attachment F. Number 2, to approve Dominic Johannemeyer as paraprofessional at a rate of $18 an hour in accordance with the CVSD agreement, pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances, effective March 18th, 2024. Number 3, to approve the resignation of employee number 1948, paraprofessional, effective March 20th, 24. And number 4, to approve additions to the 2023-2024 ABC Fry Transportation Bus Driver Aid List pending receipt, review and acceptance of all clearances. Attachment G. Anything else, Dr. Perry?
That is all.
I so move.
So moved by Mr. Bloom, seconded by Ms. Belcastro. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody wishing to vote no? Anybody wishing to abstain? Hearing none, the motion carries. Finance, Mr. Moed serves as our chairperson.
Just one item to approve the adoption of resolution 2024-04, the 2024-25 Beaver Valley Intermediate Units General Operating Budget, which totals $2,313,189 on attachment H, and I will make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Moed. Do I have second? Seconded by Mr. Ross. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody wishing to vote no? Anybody wishing to abstain? Hearing none, the motion carries. At this time, I'd like to open it up under item J for public comment.
Al?
Al?
Al, do me a favor. Can you come over to the podium? State your name and sign the book.
Yeah, I'm Al Swiner from Potter Township, and I'd like to address the board, and I want to thank Dr. Perry for taking time out of his schedule to give us a tour of the elementary school. He did that whenever they did the other elementary school, Todd Lane, and we got a tour, and he did it with us or the beginning of this month, I think it was. And we had our quarterly newsletter. We put an article in there about it. And it was very nice. We were impressed with what was done, and he answered all of our questions, which was very nice too. And we enjoyed ourselves. We seen the classes going, they were going to the play, walking through the hall, and they were very well behaved.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure.
And I want to thank you all again for all that you do, for us in our township too.
Appreciate it
Thank you.
very much.
Ellen, thank you for everything that you do. Okay. Just for some of you new board members, Al is a supervisor out in Potter. He's one of 3 supervisors. He does a great job. His wife worked for us for many, many years. And we're just glad to have you guys because everything is hotter in Potter, right?
That's right. And we try to keep up with everything going on to help you out. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Al.
you, Al.
Right. Superintendent comment.
Real quick reminder that school will not be in session from Thursday, March 28th through Tuesday, April 2nd. I also would like to officially welcome Pam as the board secretary. She successfully made it through her first meeting. I also want to wish everybody a safe and happy Easter.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Any board comments?
Turn it over to Marcia because I don't want to.
That's right. You always,
Yeah.
today I don't have any.
Nothing.
No, nothing today.
Anybody else? Okay. You,
I make a motion.
motion. Second,
Second.
Mr. O'Neill, meeting adjourned.